Beyond the Red House, where we turn trauma into triumph and pain into purpose. I'm Kayla Valterno, author of I Was Once the Girl in the Red House, and I believe in the power of authentic healing stories. This is a space where your voice matters, your story heals, and your journey inspires others to break their own cycles. Whether you're just beginning your healing or years into building your new life, you belong here. Let's explore what it means to move beyond the red houses that hurt us and build the lives we actually deserve. Welcome back to Beyond the Red House. The holidays can be such a hard time for many people, especially when you're in no contact with family members, or if you're still in contact and have to go spend a day with the toxic family member you haven't cut off, but you might be thinking about it. Since the holidays are right around the corner, I thought this was a fitting topic to help you make a game plan, whether this is your first holiday no contact, or maybe you're a seasoned pro who's been no contact for a while, or maybe you're still unsure if going no contact is for you. Well, this episode's for you. Going no contact is hard enough without having to worry about the first time you have a holiday without them. It's very easy to get sentimental and sad on a holiday when you think about how that family member maybe should be there. Or maybe you dig up those few good memories you've had with them. But here's what no one tells you about the holidays when you're no contact. The emotions don't come when you expect them to. You might be totally fine on, let's say, Thanksgiving itself, but then 3 days later you're crying in the grocery store because you heard a Christmas song your mom used to play. Or maybe you're doing great until someone at work asks what you're doing for the holidays, and suddenly you feel this weight on your chest. The holidays have this way of sneaking up on you emotionally. And today I want to talk about those unexpected moments and how to handle them. Let's talk about holiday grief, because that's really what this is. Even when you know you've made that right decision to go no contact, you can still grieve. You're grieving the family you wish you had. You're grieving the childhood you deserved. And you're grieving the version of the holidays you see in the movies and commercials. And the thing about grief is that it doesn't always follow a schedule. It doesn't care that if you've been no contact for 5 years or that you've already worked through it in therapy. The holidays have this strange way of bringing it all back up. So let's talk about the specific emotional curveballs that the holidays can throw at us. First, there's the nostalgia trap. The holidays are designed to make you feel nostalgic. Every commercial, every song, every store display is telling you to remember the magic of the past. And when you're no contact, your brain can start playing tricks on you. It can start highlighting the good moments and blurring out the bad. You could remember decorating the tree together, but then you forget the fight that happened right after. You could remember one nice Thanksgiving, but you forget about the 10 tense ones. When nostalgia hits, I want you to do something for me. Don't fight it, but don't let it rewrite the history either. Let yourself remember the good moment, but then gently remind yourself of the full picture. Maybe, yeah, baking cookies was so nice that afternoon, but then 3 hours later she screamed at me for something I didn't do. Both things happened. You're not making up the trauma just because there were some okay things happening in the moment. Of course, then there's the what if spiral. And this is always what was happening to me in the first few years of being no contact. What if I'm wrong? What if they've changed? What if this is the year that they would have finally gotten it? What if I'm missing out on those last good years with them? The holidays amplify these thoughts because there's so much emphasis on family and forgiveness. And don't forget, they love the second chances. Everyone is sharing their heartwarming reunion stories. So then you could start wondering, am I the villain in my story? No, you're not. Here's the truth. If they really changed, you'd know. People who genuinely change don't wait for you to come back. They do the work. They fight for you. They acknowledge the harm. They respect your boundaries even from a distance. And the fact that you're asking, what if, means nothing has changed. Don't let the holiday sentimentality make you forget why you went no contact. Oh, and then there's, of course, the comparison. This one used to get me all the time. You see people posting their huge family gatherings. You see the chaos, the laughter, the inside jokes, and you feel this ache. Not necessarily for your own family, but for experiencing that, of belonging to something bigger, of having roots and traditions and people who've known you your whole life. And this is where I've had to remind myself quite a few times. If I'm comparing my real, messy, complicated situation to someone else's highlight reel, I don't know what happened before or after that photo. I don't know what it cost them emotionally to maintain those relationships. Let's talk about the pressure to reach out. The holidays bring this intense pressure to, you have to reconcile, be the bigger person, make the first move. You'll have people telling you, it's the holidays, just call them. Life's too short, you should reach out. And my favorite, you only have one mom, you only have one dad. Spare me. Because if you're already feeling vulnerable, this pressure makes you question your decisions. And I want you to hear this. Reaching out during the holidays when nothing has changed is not brave. It's not kind. It's absolutely not mature. It's self-abandonment. You've allowed to keep your boundaries. You are allowed to keep your boundaries during the holidays. You're allowed to say no to people-pleasing and performing and pretending. The date on the calendar does not erase the reasons why you went no contact. Now, here's the emotion that surprised me the most. Relief mixed with guilt. You might find yourself genuinely happy on the holidays. Relaxed even. You're laughing, you're present, you're not walking on eggshells, or managing anyone's mood, or maybe bracing for conflict. When is things going to blow up? How can I enjoy this when someone else is hurt? And that's the big one. So listen close. Your peace is not betrayal. Your joy is not a punishment to them. You are choosing yourself. It's not you abandoning them. It's you finally no longer abandoning yourself. The guilt you feel is actually just your old programming trying to pull you back into the dysfunction. It's the part of you that was trained to put everyone else's feelings first. But you're not that person anymore. So how do we deal with these emotions? Name them. When unexpected guilt hits, just say, this is grief. This is nostalgia. This is guilt. This is comparison. Naming it takes away some of its power and helps you see as a passing feeling rather than a truth about your decision. And then let yourself feel it without, of course, acting on it. You can be sad without calling them. Maybe write down your feelings. Listen to sad songs. You can feel nostalgic without going back. You can grieve without regret. Feelings are information, not instructions. And have your people on speed dial, the ones who get it, the ones who won't say, but it's the holidays, they're family, the ones that will say, I will take your phone if you try to call, the ones who remind you why you made that decision and who will sit with you with those hard feelings without trying to fix them. And create a holiday reset ritual. Maybe going on a long walk on Thanksgiving morning before you see anybody to clear your head. It reminds you that you get to choose how to show up, or Maybe journaling, meditation, blasting your favorite angry song in the car. Whatever it is, have something that brings you back to yourself when the emotions start pulling you under. And then remember that these feelings don't mean you made the wrong choice. You can miss someone and know that you can't have them in your life. You can love someone and still need to protect yourself from them. You could feel sad about the holidays and still absolutely certain that going no contact was the right decision. All these things can be true at the same time. I still have moments during the holidays where it hits me. I mean, not very often anymore, because I now just let those moments pass. They don't derail me. They don't make me question my decision. They're just moments of grief for what should have been. And then I come back to being grateful for what is now. So as we head into this season, I want you to be prepared. Emotions are coming. They might ambush you in the checkout line or while you're putting up decorations or in the middle of a party. And when they do, be gentle with yourself. You're not broken. You're not regressing. You're just human, navigating a complicated loss during a season that's designed to make it even more complicated. Even if you haven't gone no contact, maybe you're low contact, you're choosing yourself. And that's the hardest part. You just have to keep choosing yourself, even when the holiday magic tries to convince you otherwise. Thank you for being here, and just know you're not alone. I'll see you in the next episode. Your healing matters. Your story matters. And you matter. Thank you for listening to Beyond the Red House. If you have a story to share or want to connect, email me at hello@kaylavolturno.com. Visit kaylavolturno.com for my book and resources to support your healing journey. Everything will be in the show notes. Keep building beyond whatever tried to break you. You are stronger than you know. This is Beyond the Red House.